Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. And how are you doing today? Are you fine? Are you good? Are you great? Are you enjoying from your time? If yes, I hope a lot this kind of moment for you. Okay. So today also we're gonna study book, and this is the second class of Junior 2. And some of you sent the homeworks and I didn't have chance to check them, and I don't know how was that, but thanks for sending, thanks for participation. I really appreciate your hard working for studying. Today we are gonna focus more on indirect speech. Yesterday we practiced direct speech, and we studied that for having direct speech we have some rules, some regulations that help us to make examples and sentences for direct speech. So when we report someone's speech, someone's talking, and someone's speech to another one without any changes, okay, without any changes, we use direct speech. And you also said that when we write direct speech, we use comma between reporting speech and reported speech, and then the reported speech should be covered or used inside the quotation marks. And the first letter of reported speech is always capital. Okay, we have studied these things yesterday, and if you have any problem with that, please watch the video about direct speech in YouTube channel of us, and you won't have problem anymore about that. Okay, let's go to book and find out what we have today to study something. Okay, I want to work today also on indirect speech, but before starting that, I want to give you a minute. If you have any problem from yesterday's lesson, you just can ask me in the chat box, and I'll answer your question. Okay, I want to see the timer over here to let us know. Okay, your 1 minute start from now. If you have anything, let me know. Okay, got one. Okay, one person doesn't have any problem. No problem. Okay, 1 minute is also completed. So thanks guys for waiting 1 minute and didn't ask me any question. Okay guys, today we're gonna study about indirect speech. Indirect speech, remember? When you wanna report someone's speech without any changes, you use direct speech. But now, when you wanna report someone's speech with or bringing changes to what? To adverb of time, adverb of places, tenses, and pronouns. You use that indirect speech. You totally change the speech of someone You just get the purpose or the message, and then you just transfer that message to someone else. You are not transferring exactly the sentence of someone. You are transferring only the meaning of the sentence or the message of the sentence to somebody else. Okay, so you might bring some changes on sentences. You might change the adverb of time and verb of place. You might change the tenses. You might change the pronouns, and even you might change the structures. Okay, and in our classes, maybe today and tomorrow and maybe more days, we are going to just focus on the rules of these changes. How can we change the tenses? How can we change the pronouns? How can we change the adverbs? And how can we change the structures? Okay, let's get back to the book here. So I want you to focus on this here. So when we report or convey a message of someone with changes of tenses, adverb of time, place to another person, it's called indirect speech. Okay. There is some signs, some important points about indirect speech. The first one tense goes back. One tense goes back. It means in reported verb or reported speech, one tense every time goes back. For example, if it is simple present tense, it is changed to simple past tense. If it is present continuous tense, it is changed to past continuous tense. If it is present perfect tense, it is changed to past perfect tense. Okay, and if it is simple past tense, it is changed to past perfect tense, like this. Okay, one tense, most of the tenses goes back, like go back one tenses. Okay, according to their structures. The second thing, pronouns are changed according to 1, 2, 3 formulas. Pronouns are changed according to 1, 2, 3 formulas. So here we use 1, 2, 3 formulas. It is just to help you guys, okay? 1, 2, 3 formulas is the next lesson that we will study about that. But for now, you should know that we are changing pronouns in indirect speech. Number 3, adverbs of time or place or change. Adverbs of time or place or change. Remember, we are going to change the adverbs of time and place also in indirect speech. Okay. And number 4, that comes between two speeches. We use that in direct speech. We were using comma between two speeches, but here we are going to use that between two speeches. Commas and inverted commas are removed. If we have comma and inverted commas or quotation marks in direct speech, we're going to remove it. Look at this example here. You said to me, you learn English. You said to me, you learn English. That is a good example here. Now we are going to check these rules that we studied. The first thing, this advantage goes back. Look at here. You learn English. Okay, you learn English. And look at the second sentence here. I learned English. So you learn English is simple present tense, and it has changed to simple past tense. Learned English. So instead of first form of the verb, you will see that it is the second form of verb is used here. 1 point. Second one, pronouns are changed according to 1, 2, 3 formulas. See, in the first sentence here, in direct speech, our pronoun is what? You. You. Okay? So, we said that it is changed according to 1, 2, 3 formula. So, here, you is changed to what? I. Okay? We see that it is just changed here. Number 3, adverbs of time or place are changed. So we don't have any adverb of time and adverb of place here, but if you have adverb of time and place, it is also changed. You will study how should we change that, okay? 4, that comes between two speeds. Look at here, that. Do you have any that here? No. So instead of this comma, we use that over here. Then the 5th one, comma and inverted commas are removed. So look at first sentence. Here is inverted commas, here is inverted commas, here is the comma, okay? But in second example, we see that nothing is here. We just use full stop at the end of sentences, nothing else over here, okay? She said to me that I learned English. So instead of that comma, we use that here. And one more thing, we are not gonna use capital letters at the beginning of reported speech and indirect speech, okay? So when you see the is here, it is not just because it is the new sentence. It is just because we always use I as a subject in capital form, okay? Thank you, guys. Now let's talk about how to change tenses when reporting verbs in the past. Look at these rules and formulas, okay? Pay attention more. It is very, very important. And one more thing is this: if you have problem in tenses in this class, you might be in trouble, okay? So if you have any problem in tenses, so you can find the basic classes videos in our YouTube channel, and another teacher is teaching those tenses, all of them, and they are recorded. You can just focus on them. They are explained in very easy language. You just can watch those videos, and then you can understand that, okay? If you don't have any problem with tenses, it's okay. You're okay in this class also. But you have problem with tenses, you have to watch those videos, or you have to practice tenses. At least you have the basic knowledge for this class, okay? Okay, let's get back to here talk about how to change tenses, okay? Number 1, simple present tense is changed to simple past tense. Remember, when you have in reported speech here, okay, this is the most important sentences, okay? It is the speech of someone else. It is the talking of someone else, and we are going to transfer that speech to somebody else. So if it is simple present tense, it is changed to simple past tense over here. And remember, the most important thing about changing the tenses, the reporting verb. The what? Reporting verb, okay? If our reporting verb is not in past form, we are not going to change the tenses. This is a reporting verb, okay? If it is not in past form, you're not going to change the reported speech tenses, okay? So if it is the past form, like she said to me, or she asked me, okay, she told me, you are going to change the tenses also. But if that's not in past form, and instead of said, you have she says to me, or you have she will say to me. In those situations, you're not going to change the tenses, okay? So we said that if there is a past form of verb in reporting speech, and you have simple present tense in reported speech, you are going to change it to simple past tense. Simple present tense is changed to simple past tense. Second one, present continuous tense. Present continuous tense is changed to past continuous tense. Okay? Present continuous tense changed to past continuous. One tense goes back. Number 3. Present perfect tense is changed to past perfect tense. Present perfect is changed to past perfect. For example, if we have I have studied English, it's changed to I had studied English. Okay? Number 4. Sorry guys, just give me a minute. Okay, guys, we said that present perfect tense is changed to past perfect tense, and the fourth thing is past perfect tense. Past perfect continuous tense is changed to past perfect. I'm sorry, guys. Present perfect continuous tense is changed to past perfect continuous tense. Okay. If we have an example like this, that she has been studying English since 2020, it is changed to she had been studying English since 2020. Okay. So always you change your tenses to one tense past form. Okay. Number 5, simple past tense is changed to past perfect tense. But when you're talking about past tenses, simple past tense is changed to past perfect tense. For example, if you have an example, you say she spoke Pashto. Okay, she spoke Pashto, so it's changed to she had spoken Pashto. And it's changed to past perfect tense. And also, if you have past continuous tense, it's changed to past perfect tense. Okay. For example, if you have an example, she was speaking English, it is changed to past perfect continuous tense. She has been speaking English, something like that. Okay. And also there is some tenses that we are not going to change them. Okay. Past perfect and past perfect continuous tense aren't changed. Okay. Past perfect and past perfect continuous tense aren't changed. But when you're talking about future, okay, when you're talking about future, will is changed to would. In future tenses, you're not going to change the tenses exactly, okay? But you are going to change only the helping verbs. And other auxiliary verbs also change according to the following ways. So we have more auxiliary verbs here, and we are going to change them according to another rules. Okay. So what are the rules here? Like if you have shall in your sentence in indirect speech, you should use should instead of that. If you have can, it is changed to could. If you have may, it is changed to must. If you have must, it is changed to had to. If you have has to, it is changed to had to. If you have to, it is changed to had to. So instead of all these three words, you're going to use had to. And if you have am going to, are going to, is going to, all of them are changed to was going to or were going to according to the situations. Okay. I want to explain the pronouns changing also. So if you have some examples, you can practice all of them together. don't teach you the pronouns formula, you might have problem on that, okay? How to change pronouns? How to change pronouns, okay? We said that we have 1, 2, 3 formula. 1, 2, 3 formula. So what is this 1, 2, 3 formula? 1 means first person, okay? 1 means first person, I and we. Okay, we have first person singular, I, first person plural, we. And second person. Second means, 2 means second person. Second person is always you. I'm talking to you about she, about he, about it, about they. Okay? So second person is always you. 3 is third person. Third person might be singular, might be plural. Like what? He, she, it, they. Okay? They can be plural like they, and they can be singular like he, she, it. Okay? And so we use 1, 2, 3 formula against the sun formula. Okay, sun formula. What is sun formula? I just gave you some more formulas so you don't have problem to remember all of them individually. You can remember and use all of them just according to these formulas, okay? What is sun formula? Sun means, S means subject, O means object, and N means no. No, okay? You're not gonna change that, no. So we use 1, 2, 3 formula against sun formula, okay? So if we have first person, if you have first person in the plural speech, it is changed according to what? According to is, or subject of a sentence, okay? If you have second person like you is always changed according to object of our reported speech, reporting speech, okay? And if you have third person, it is not changed. Like what? I gave you example now here. She said to me, okay? She said to me, comma, quotation mark, we will work hard. Quotation mark, full stop. She said to me, we will work hard. So we said that if we have first person is always changed according to subject, okay? So look at here. She, we will work hard. So what is we? First person plural. So we studied that first person is always changed according to subject. So what is our subject over here? Our subject is she, okay? So we change this we according to this she, okay? And what should we write now? We write that, so the plural form of she is what? They, okay? We say, they said to me. So we also said that that is used instead of this comma. Instead of that comma, we use that. We is center. Oh, actually, I make mistake here. So that's not changed. So that we is center. They. That they will is center. Would work hard. Okay. We change this subject. Okay, this pronoun according to subject. Okay. If we have the same example here, he said to me, We. So you're going to use second person. You are my teacher. Or you are good teacher. He said to me, you are a good teacher. So when you want to change this one to indirect speech, we say that he said to me. So now instead of comma and quotation mark, we use that. And we said you is changed to another adverb according to what? Object. Second person is always changed according to object. So what's our object in this sentence? Me. He said to me. Okay? Me is first person. So you always should be changed according to this object. So because it is me, so we use the me subjective form. What is the subjective form of me? I. Okay? That I. Or you are a good teacher is present simple tense. It is changed to past simple tense. That I was a good teacher. Okay, guys? He said to me that I was a good teacher. So we change comma and quotation marks to that, and we change this you to I because we studied that second person is changed. Second person is changed according to object of our reporting speech. Okay, here. And another example is third person is not change. If you have third person, it is not change. Look at another example, okay? I'll say you said to her what? She will, she has speaking and spoken bad words. Yeah, you said to her she has spoken bad words. So look at the example here, and if you want to change that, if you want to change it to indirect speech, we say you said to her what? That. Okay, so we have she here. So she is third person. Okay, she, he, it, they, or they are all third person. We said the third person is not changed, non-changeable. Okay, so if it is not changed, we instead of she also we say that she. She has spoken bad words. It is present continuous, present perfect tense. We said that present perfect tense is changed to past perfect tense. Okay, she had spoken bad words. Okay. You said to her that she had spoken bad words. Okay. So this is the examples of changing the pronouns. Here also I want to focus more. So we had she here, and when we say she in our sentence, and that's not changeable. So she is not changeable because it is third person. So third person is not changed. Okay, that's all about changing the pronouns. So we will study something else tomorrow about another things of indirect speech. But that's enough for today. I want you guys practice and make at least 10-15 example direct speech and then change them to indirect speech. Practice different tenses with that, so you won't have problem in future classes. Okay. And if you have any questions, you can just ask me now. So if you don't have any question, see you guys tomorrow. If also you faced any problem, you can ask me in the Telegram group, or you can watch this video again. Okay. If you watch us in YouTube, please subscribe us, like the videos, share the videos, so more people can see this and more people can learn English language. Okay, thank you for your watching and your participation. Bye.